Yes, thank you, Dan. I am here with Zekken and Coach Kaplan from Sentinels, who just absolutely destroyed 100 Thieves over on Split. First question I wanted to ask you guys about that before we get into the round breakdown is, did you expect them to come out with this comp again? Because they ran it against you guys in kickoff. They had a dominant win there. Was that something you expected to see?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they could have changed it up, but this comp worked really well for them. They 13-4'd us last time, and we didn't, we got some okay wins on Split since, but it was kind of one-dimensional. It was a little bit, they have a lot of footage on us, so to me, it made sense from their point of view to play the same comp. And
for sure.
So
I wanted to start this off. This is actually just the first round on the pistol. Before we even get into it, I am curious about you guys' just setup, how you wanted to approach the opening of this game. What's the idea here?
This is kind of just a big picture idea, right? Like last time we played them, Jordan got punished in mid a lot, got caught out a lot. We played more on the extremities, so just from the get-go, we're calling this, I'm just calling it in the pistol freeze time, saying, hey, I think we can play this style, and the idea is we just make it look like Jordan's alone, but we punish him if they try to go heavy mid. Zach's there, we got a stun ready, and catch him out.
Got you, cool. So 100 Thieves in this instance, they're just trying to go for a straight up A play. You guys have left the site open, just playing for a retake. As they're getting in off the splash, sadly there is one casualty. Who is it that goes down?
I think I played this round really well.
It's about that moment. Anything to break down.
I thought I played it great.
Good job, Zach.
So from there, Austin gets that one kill, falls back, and at this point, this is where I really want to get into what's going through the team's minds. If we're going to expand the mini-map here, because they do plant for heaven, they have the wall for screens, which I'm assuming you guys fully expect to be the case. So what's the approach now, playing for retake against this really util-heavy comp that they've got?
I mean, I think we did a pretty good job staying calm. It's pistol round, you have less utility on a pistol round. I think we do a good job recognizing they pretty much used all the util they had to exec, so even though unlucky Zach dies, even in a 4v5, they feel like they have to push because they don't have anything to really work with in a post play otherwise. And I'm not sure if you remember the comms. You were probably dead common like an animal.
Are you a dead calmer?
I'm a big dead calmer.
Gotcha.
I mean, we were calling to refight ramp and take some space back ramp, and I don't think we fully commit to it. I think we take some fights and they use a bit more util and they're pretty much out of it, and then we go back through heaven.
Yeah, so Nared's kind of jiggling there, and then you guys double up. Yeah, Bang finally kills Asuna, and then from there, you guys just completely circumvent the wall and screens. Everybody just pours out of heaven off the flash. And then, what are the comms like in a situation like this? Are you continuing to dead comm at all for people, or?
I don't think it was. I think it was Marshall who said it. We saw that they had Teo and Astro ramp, so we called to wall up and just ignore them completely and isolate the two guys on site. And then from there, I'm not talking anymore, and it's just all up to them to calm their scaling and how they're going to take these fights on the guy's site.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I thought the refight in was really cool. That flash, then you guys push back, so you already have someone on the spike as well. And then, is this something, to go slightly back, that you had kind of thought of prior for this retake situation, where you can see Zelsis is playing over there, back by vents. So when they rewrap, up a ramp here to fight when it's planted for heaven, it's like, all right, we'll just leave Zelsis, he'll shoot him in the back when they come up there, everybody else go in the site? Pretty
much, yeah. When we saw that it was planted for heaven, we knew we had to keep one there. Jordan could have mixed up his positioning. He could have been here or deeper or on the rafter even looking back, but just keeping one guy there in general so they don't have heaven control for free is really valuable.
For sure. And then, yeah, from there, I mean, it just works perfectly. Even though you were down one Zekken to start the round, you dead commed, you pulled your weight with the dead comms and ended up winning that out. Just aside from this pistol, just one last question, and then I'm going to throw you to the Golden Boy interrogation. Just going up against this comp from your point of view in this server as the Yoru, what was an adjustment for you as an individual this time compared to when you went up against 100 Thieves with this in kickoff?
For me, it was just being even more ready for their fast plays. They have a ton of breach stun, Astra stun, sage slow, trying to very quickly take space. So I was playing around that and just trying to position myself right outside of their util so I could punish, or if I was on a different side of the map, TPing to the other side and being able to punish that as well after they blew out their util.
Gotcha. Well, listen, you guys obviously showed out. You played great. I'm going to send you to Golden Boy over on the comfy chairs. But thank you for joining me.
Of course, man.
Well played today.
Appreciate it.
Come to me. Just walk.
Take
You
it
just
away.
walk. Trust me. Don't worry. If you trip on anything, it'll explode. But outside of that, it's all good.
Noted.
It's good to have you guys. Good to have you guys. Kaplan, Zek, you can join me over here at the edge. Yeah, feel free to grab the mustachio mosh pit there. Congratulations, fellas. That must have felt good. Right, it must have felt like after what happened in Bangkok. Let's start with you, Zek. And how does it feel pulling off that win, especially the way that you guys did on Split was quite the dominant victory?
It feels great. I'm really happy to be 1-0 to start the split. It's a great, the best way we can start. And
Yeah.
I think from this match, we still have a lot to learn, so I'm excited to go back in the VOD and see what we messed up and what we can do better, but I think it's the perfect start. So
during the setup for this matchup, we had talked about the post-Bangkok, the big speech that you had given as well. Actually, I was kind of curious after that. Right? Was it just like a conversation of everyone just like, okay, hey guys, this is what we want to fix? Did you feel like it just became a much more open dialogue after you had expressed yourself? I think it was already an open dialogue. We're the type of team where we are very comfortable being able to talk about that and confront each other about the things we think we need to be better at. So I think the dialogue was already open, and that was just me kind of participating in that. But I think we've made a massive step forward since then. And do you participate a lot in that as well? Okay, yeah, I figured.
I'm a big yapper.
Yeah, you're big.
But yeah, I think we improved a lot at our adaptability and our decisiveness, and I think, especially in this series, it showed a lot. I think we were 10 times better at that compared to Bangkok. Yeah, and now you guys have this massive break, Coach. What are the big things? I know you were focusing a lot on the fun. Fun was the word I think I heard at least 10 times. You guys talk about fun. But outside of the fun, what were some of the things that you were like, hey, we really got to nail this down or else it's going to cost us in the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of what we focused on, other than fun, is keeping things simple. It's a big thing that we worked on in our play. It's a big thing that we talked about. This guy knows what's up. We just focused on making sure we make simple plans together. Yeah. Say them with your chest. Say it as a command. Just play the game. Don't overthink it. I think there's a lot of spots where we were overthinking it.
No, for sure.
Other than that, we do have open dialogue, but I think one thing we need to work on is during scrim days, being willing to just get into it. Because things get tense, and it felt like sometimes we were going into matches with more baggage than we needed to, because we were just tiptoeing a little more than we need. I think when you get into it, when you butt heads, when it gets a little spicy and you come out the other side in the same day playing well and having a good time and laughing, that's really what makes you feel like family and makes you play more comfortably.
Sometimes you got to check that baggage in so you can hit that flight. You know what I'm saying? And you guys were soaring today, for sure. It was excellent to see. Last thing real fast, Zek, when we're going to get you with the pencil mustache, just like Mosh over there.
Ooh.
Can you pull it off like Sideshow? He's got the whole bushy thing going on.
If we qual to Toronto the next game, I'll get a little stash.
Let's go. I'm in. Okay, I have a barber I could take you to. It'll be absolutely perfect. And he needs to work because Lord knows he ain't getting work from me. Now, in any case, though, folks, here's week 1 of stage 1 officially in the books. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings and where we are, because look at that. What do you know? Sen City sitting at the top with a plus 16 differential with that 1-0, and then with that victory, Evil Geniuses will take the second spot over Cruvisa, but of course there's still plenty of season left to go. I don't know who you guys have next.
We have Crew.
You have Crew next. Thoughts on that one?
None. No thoughts. Focus on our game, win. We have a rule on our team. We either win or lose to ourselves.
Hey,
and there's nothing else allowed. There's no other logic.
No other logic. I don't know if that's, screw it. Let's just roll with that.
I think that's the way the players respond to me as well.
It's like, all right, why not? Well, here's your Thursday schedule. Oh, look at that. We're actually going to be continuing the action on Thursday of next week, which is, funny enough, news to me. So that's good, but hey, I won't be here. It's all good. You got NRG versus Furia, and then Sentinels going up against Crew. Oh, and I was stand corrected. It is actually Friday, not Thursday. Once again, cannot stress enough. It is Friday, not Thursday, where you will see these guys play against Sentinels. Play against Crew. Fellas, I want to thank you all so much for the time. Appreciate you as always. You guys already know what the deal is. We've done this at least 800 times at this point, but that is going to do it for us here today. And as I send you off this week, I'll just say, go out there. Why don't you go to a library, rent a book, read a book, learn a recipe, cook something good, and then we'll see you right here next week for some more Valorant action. But for now, here's your Samsung SSD Fast Replay.
surprise, Potter's pulling out with the waylay.
Look, some people are telling me this is going to be even better than pod racing. I can't wait to see what they cooked up here.
A lot of players that are example of that. Yay, one stuck into this corner, does well with his stinger to clean up this eco round. He's had his chances. Yay, he's gonna give it to us. They want an ace. He's got his chance, of course. Yay converts. It's gotta feel good for him. That's a bit of a tough start.
Hold on, Nature's still backside though.
And Zap put in position to clutch. A wide angle, a first shot connecting. Zap! He gets them both. Ready to go. Needs to be massive as there's two players awaiting him in this corner. There's the first, but Derek good on the swing. Now a 1v1. Yay, desperately trying to find something. The Cypher trip hitting on down. That should have been impossible.
I don't know, maybe it's close. Point 3-2 for EG. And Yay clutches it up.
And EG by the scruff of their neck. They take map one. In comes EG straight to the blender of LZ. He's found his way up above 2G. They decimate evil geniuses. It's a near flawless round for 2-game. The all excellence from Zap. Icy
Pushing into this A side, Zap on the off angle. That's 2-on-2.
LZ onto the spike. A nade gets him off and kills him too.
Icy not half.
Icy for 4 and EG back in control. Dobera in the smoke. One of the two Vandals in his hands, but he's already dead. And now only 2 left alive. Make that one, yay.
Zap in a 1-on-4. But Yay's up there. Not gonna happen. EG start off stage 1 strong, taking down 2G in their opener.
We're ready to get into this matchup. It's gonna be a good one. Relay Bolt gets a few stuns there, but they're still trying to get the trades when Zekken is more than ready to return fire. Oh my god, they're just taking the fights. Are we gonna find it?
Heard where the TP came out from.
There it is, Zekken. The overdrive from Option. He slides in, he goes down immediately though. Great reactions by Sentinels as they turn around and they start to wipe out 100 Thieves.
Know where Boostio's at. He just got the kill into Zelsis, moving towards the backside.
Let's go. John Cutie the difference. Narrates there just on the right side to help as well, and it looks like it might be the Stingers can't get through, and 100 Thieves get stung. Sentinels take Pearl. Oh, Cryo in a bad spot here. Gets the quick shield up, and the push from EU is going to be huge to clean up the rest of Sentinels.
Oh my god, I have a stinger.
Last player
Gonna be Bang again.
remaining.
And it is Bang with another 3K. The clutch.
What are you doing, bro?
Hand in hand here for 100 Thieves. Dash right under it. He dashed under it. That was so sick. And overdrive is on, and he is causing chaos because they did not expect this timing. EU and the rest of the team are just obliterating. Absolute cinema from Asuna.
Support coming through. John Cutie, last player standing down by Cryo.
13-9. 100 Thieves will push us all the way to a third map. We're going to split. Keeping 1-1 in sight. Xander about to walk through the crosshair, the double up. And he sees the Teos elbow. He gets the Teos shot as well. John Cutie with the 3K in an unstoppable moment. Really, he looked at him.
Should, right?
Maybe thought he was dead or something, but he did not die.
Right?
Stands tall. This shooter missed the question. Zelsis is doing just that after that fault line. And a third one for Zelsis here. And it's already sourced out where Cryo's coming from. Stall. And they just stop 100 Thieves before they get into sight. 10 seconds left. They're going to have to rush this. No time to plan as the spike is down. And 100 Thieves are lost. This best of 3 goes to Sentinels.
Coming out with confidence and finishing the third map 13-1. Dismantling 100 Thieves.